Hey, 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 team, it's me, Q. I am coming through to share something with you. Now, over the weekend, I stated that I was in the jungle. My version of what I call the jungle, I guess. Everybody has a version. I don't know. However, it was the jungle. Um, I stated that I was tapping out. And in the mind of some, that may have meant that I was no longer battle ready, but I will always be battle ready. I stay ready so I don't have to get ready when it comes to spiritual warfare because it's everywhere. It's at all times. It's all this world knows. And spiritual warfare looks like gossiping, whispering behind your back, manipulation, taunting, mm, creating chaos and hiding hands, just negative energy filled individuals seeking to disrupt, cause discord, cause stress, cause anxiety, cause depression, all of those things. And it occurs when there is a disruption within your mind. That's where everything starts. It begins in your mind and then it can travel into your body if it's prolonged, which means that it's not shut off. There's no buffer, there is no calm. Now, that being said, victory obviously is ours. So, what was put in place did not prevail. God was already on top of it, and He used me in the physical realm to intervene and prevent it. Yes, that's beautiful because it actually had to do with my bloodline, my familiar unit. And it was energy from the past seeking to come after me through my family. Yes. And everything was revealed, exposed right there on the spot within a matter of seconds and handled. So, what was intended did not occur. It was actually redirected back to the sender, right in their face. Yes. Be aware of those who have been living in misery and pretending that their life is good. We're going to start to see a lot of illumination happening all over the world. And it's not like we haven't been seeing it, we're just going to see a lot more of it. Now, I wanted to come and share this because even though the intended situation or circumstance did not prevail, giving honor to God, it did stir in me the side that I worked so hard to tame. And though I had emotions about it, it did stir emotions in me because I'm an empath. So even when things don't prosper, the intention behind it still hits me like a sharp sting, especially when it's coming from someone or people that I consider to be close, that were my friends. But obviously, we are in a new day and a new dawn. So, and the fact that I'm moving forward and I reemerged from a place of mourning and sorrow as this different person, it stirred feelings up. And by them seeking to attack me through my family in an indirect way, it made me emotional, and not the kind of emotional where, I take the time to cry. It stirred anger in me. I did. I did get angry, but I did not react in my anger. And that was a test. That was the greatest test because back in the day, I look like this, y'all. But my first instinct would have been with my fist, like out of nowhere. Nobody would have had any warning. They would have just felt the wrath. But that didn't occur. Not only did I walk away, and while I was being taunted, I was able to overcome my flesh, which is what I refer to as the beast. I did. Me and the beast walked hand in hand back to safety, back to a place of peace and zen. And it was beautiful. It was. And I'm starting to realize that by controlling myself, I honestly have control of the atmosphere I'm in. And it doesn't have to be something that's loud or outspoken, but it's in the way that I carry myself, my essence. I say that to say it's okay if we still have triggers that cause us to feel wired. We just don't stay in that place because it creates an imbalance. And when an imbalance is created within us, it becomes a discord, which leads to chronic diseases. Yes, that is the root cause of chronic diseases. When you are mentally disrupted, there is a chain reaction after a certain period of time. If it is not buffered out, which means if it is not calmed down, if it does not return to a equilibrium state, that it will travel into your body and start to break down your immune system. This is a real thing. This is science. Energy is not a myth. It's not just something that weird people are throwing around, and it's not just something that we think exists within electricity. We are energy. Everything within our bodies is a chemical combustion reaction with itself, with others, with what we consume. Yes. And when we allow anyone to mentally disturb us or disrupt our flow, our natural core, our resonance of our body, because everybody has one, you allow discord, and discord starts to mount up to chronic diseases, obesity, diabetes, cancer, heart troubles, vessel troubles, lymphatic troubles, ocular troubles, sinus troubles, all kind of troubles. And this is true. This is very true. So before we stay in a state of disruption, let's learn our buffers. What is that thing that can calm you like nothing else can within a matter of seconds, minutes, or an hour? You need to know that. You need to find that thing, whether it be coloring, singing, dancing, drawing, painting, knitting, going to what are those rooms called? A destruction room where you get to smash everything. Yeah. Find out what it is that brings your energy back to a state of zero, a state of balance and equilibrium within you, so that we can start preventing sicknesses, diseases, and then eventually we move into eradicating them altogether. I hope everybody's having a beautiful Tuesday. Until next time.